Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the McLaren Minichamps, the Flying Fins McLaren MP4-9, powered by the one, the only putrid Peugeot. Now I say that because this is one of my favourite looking cars of all time. Love the classic retro Marlboro sponsorship, and I'm a big McLaren fan. But those that know, 1994 was not kind to McLaren or Peugeot. This car powered, of course, by the Le Mans winning Peugeot engine. Unfortunately, when it came to Formula One, it was terrible. Really, really bad. McLaren went through quite a trough and a down period following Senna's, I guess, abandoning them for Williams, really, for lack of a better word. They obviously had the Ford engines. Before that, they had great Honda motors. Ford was okay. Senna got a couple wins for him with races like Donington and stuff. But then come 94, they lost the Ford engine, who were focusing on Benetton. So they were basically left in the cold, similar to like a Red Bull situation currently, and were forced to get Peugeot, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. Having said that, Mika Hakkinen, great driver, two-time world champ, absolute legend of the sport. So very excited to get this model opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have the McLaren MP4-9 opened up and out of packaging. A really cool looking model. It's got the great Goodyear tyres on with the black rims. I love the retro Marlboro paint scheme, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of Peugeot itself, the car actually looks quite good with the Peugeot logo on it. There's something about the model that is just really aesthetically pleasing, and I don't think it's just the colour scheme. It's got that great arrow shape. 1994, of course. And taking a look at the front, the car looks just as good. I love that pointed shape. Obviously, 94 was starting to get a lot of the winglets and aero stuff with these side pods here, but at least it's not too bad. The car still looks, I think, absolutely stunning. Really nice on the front there. Mika Hakkinen looks good sitting in the car as well. Certainly a standout driver, one who I think retired probably at the right time, but also at the same time a little bit too early for my liking. Would have been nice to have seen him continue racing for a little bit longer. But yeah, the car just looks really sleek, lots of nice decals and everything like that. I'm surprised. Now, admittedly, I did buy this brand new, as in like never opened before, and for a model that is literally 20 years old, more, it's in great shape. The paint hasn't faded or anything like that, touch wood. So very, very happy and very lucky to have been able to pick this up. Just for comparison purposes, I've got the Mika Hakkinen McLaren MP4-9 with some of the other 1994 Formula Ones. You can see obviously the difference between the McLaren and the Williams. The Williams, I think, is a beautifully designed car. I love it, probably because it's got the absence of these side pods. There's just something about the Senna, Rothmans, Williams, Renault that I love, and it's one of my favourite cars of all time, even though it ended up being the car that killed him. Certainly the Ferrari looks really good as well, much wider, much bigger. I think that's part of the V12 engine that's in the back. But you can see the McLaren looks really good compared to them. You can see the difference in the colour scheme between an earlier late 80s Senna McLaren and then I guess what time will do to Formula One and how rapidly it does move and the differences and everything there. But a really cool model. If you're a big McLaren fan, this is really expensive to find. I actually had to pay a fair bit for it. Probably about the limit I would want to pay for this particular model. I won't tell you how much, but yeah, check it out. If you can find it, I think it's well worth picking up. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the Paul's Model Art or Minichamps McLaren Peugeot MP4-9 driven by Mika Hakkinen in 1994.